And otherwise, I'm just going to trust and I'm going to leave it open to the universe. And meanwhile, I'm going to create the space within myself, within my mind, within my heart, within my life. I had to create some time. Physically, I had to create some space and so forth. So I went through this process of creating that space and opening up for the possibility. And as I did, I wasn't actively putting myself out there, but I was maybe getting ready to actively put myself out there. And then the universe allowed for the opening and the synchronicity for me to meet who is now my husband. And it was just this magical and amazing process of our coming together. And what was so amazing about it was that I had gotten to this place of really knowing myself well, and also being very much aligned with my purpose and my mission. And I knew that I wasn't going to sacrifice who am I or my mission, my purpose, in order to adapt myself into a relationship. Whereas in previous times in my life, I might have been ready to compromise some of myself and my purpose to be in the relationship, to make the relationship work. I had finally reached a point where I was no longer ready to sacrifice and compromise me and my purpose to be in relationship. So I knew that whoever was going to come along was going to have to really align and perfectly just match me and who I was and what I did without asking me to change that. They were going to love me for me. And so, yeah, it finally happened because I knew I'm ready, and I knew that it's just going to have to align beautifully. And what was so amazing was that I could just be me and he could just be him, and our lives just perfectly aligned. We didn't have to try to be anything other than who we were, and we were fully appreciating and accepting and embracing each other and uplifting each other, and just like it was just one of those kind of just right, they fit just right, and it felt very much meant to be. And to be honest, it really did renew this love, really renewed my faith in the benevolence of the universe when it comes to finding the one. Not that I put any pressure on this relationship as being the one. Actually, I had to hold myself back because I knew my past patterns and I didn't want to repeat those past patterns. So I just held that space of possibility, kept watching, discerning, seeing, am I seeing through rose-colored glasses, or am I seeing the reality of this person? And then realizing, everything is just perfectly and beautifully aligning. All the feedback that we got from people who knew us to perfect strangers who just saw us on the street, taking a walk together, all of them were reflecting, you guys belong together. You guys match each other so well. You guys just uplift the whole energy in the place when you come into the room together, and when you're, together. Your love is inspiring us. And that's the kind of love that I think we are all meant to have, that we all ultimately in our heart of hearts want. But we have to get ourselves to that place of readiness to do so. So to get to that place of readiness, we have to first love ourselves. We have to create that love in our life. We have to really love what we do. We have to be ready to bring that love to others, and not look at another relationship as what can I get from them, but some more of what can I bring? How can we complement each other in a way that helps enhance both of our lives? So it is possible, and I hope that you will open up your heart to that possibility for yourself. But as you open up your heart, remember that you need to first heal, find that place, the cracks, from the previous heartbreaks, and know that you don't have to be a victim to that. You can bring the light in, bring the healing in, allow the gold to repair the vessel of your heart so that it can become stronger, so that it can become even more valuable, have even more capacity to hold that love and to share that love and flow that love with others. Because our relationships ultimately is about, what can I bring to this relationship? How can I share? How can I enhance? Because love wants to give. Love is not an emotion. A lot of people think love is an emotion. Love is this romantic kind of thing that we feel in our world, but love is not an emotion. Love is a force of creation. It is the most powerful force of creation. And where that love comes to us, it comes from the source. It is like the first ray of energy that comes from the source with this will to give, this will to do good and to impart upon others that love. And we can all open up to that love to flow through us. That love it's like we're swimming in that sea, and we just need to open ourselves up to that energy and feel it. It's almost like you're a fish swimming in the ocean, not realizing that the ocean surrounds you. But it does. And all we need to do is open up to that vibration, that possibility of love. And as I've shared in previous videos, starting with gratitude is a good way to open up the heart. Gratitude, compassion, love, thinking of things that bring you joy, and really focusing and nurturing yourself with those things that bring you joy, and finding those things that you really feel grateful for. That is where that love is going to start coming in. Now, I'm going to talk to the women here again for a moment. So we women are meant to be the embodiment of love, the embodiment of beauty, the embodiment of that care, that nurture, and to be the ones who bring that into this world, who embody that love and share that love with others. You can think, for example, of a mother's love for her child. It is unconditional. It is, going to go through great extents to care for that child, to protect that child. When you have the mother really truly in the essence of that divine mother energy. So we as women are in a way meant to be anchoring and embodying that energy for all of humanity onto the planet. So women are love. And yet, women have fallen out of love with themselves. There's too much self-judgment, self-worth issues, shame, feeling victimized and broken and shattered, and loss of innocence. At some point when we were all little girls, we were love. That's all we wanted to do was share love, be playful, have fun, beautify things. And then at some point there was a shattering. We woke up to the harshness of the world, or we lost that sense of innocence, that everything was perfect and beautiful. And then we started to become, more connected into negative ego, personality. Maybe we shut down in some ways. And a part of our journey as women to heal is to reclaim that purity, to reclaim that innocence, to repair the vessel of our heart, the shattering. But it's a beautiful journey. And don't be afraid of it. Just move into it, lean into that. Find a safe space, create that safe space, or find people who can help hold that, like a healer who can help hold that space for you to really, connect in again to the purity of that child within you that is innocent, that is joyful, that it loves beauty, and just wants to share love. Because again, love is here to give. Love wants to give. Whereas faith is about feeling worthy to receive. Faith is that you are ready to receive. Faith in yourself to receive, right? So love is giving, faith is receiving. And when we have enough faith, we'll allow ourselves to receive that love within. And then as we receive that love from spirit and from ourselves, then we are ready to flow that overflow of love and give it to others without condition. So I hope that this has helped you understand a little bit more about how heartbreak can actually lead to a beautiful healing journey that increases our capacity to love and to also receive love. And if you've been experiencing heartbreak, or you're going through it now, or you've had it in the past but you still have to heal from it, my hope is that this video will support you in some way, give you that hope that healing is there for you and that love is just around the corner as you move through your own healing journey and you open up to that possibility of love again. So please, if you've enjoyed this, do subscribe to my YouTube channel, and please share this so that we can share the love and help bring that message of love to others. And if you have any questions or any topics that you'd like to see me address, then leave them in the comments below and we will get to them in a future video.